Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone had a happy and healthy holiday season. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we did an episode here. The holidays were, a hectic time. They're extremely busy. So now that it's, the new year starting off, right in full swing. Hopefully everyone out there is as well. Excited about the new year. Um, so what I wanted to do this week is touch base on one of the most popular and one of the most common search phrases in insurance. One of the top insurance Google searches every day is cheap auto insurance, and that's something that everyone hopes that they can get the cheapest insurance possible. Again, it's not always the best idea. So the optimal solution would be to get the cheapest insurance at the best price. But you want to make sure that you still have the best policy at the best price. So you want to make sure you still have the proper coverages. So many people, when they are looking to save money, especially now that it's the new year, a lot of people, their New Year's resolution is, I'm going to save more money. So how could I do that? And one of the ways is, hey, let's look at the insurance. See how we could, lessen our insurance premium every month. And again, that is great if you're able to save money without jeopardizing your potential risk, for out-of-pocket expenses by not having the proper coverage. Um, so when shopping for insurance, that's why you want to make sure that you speak with a professional, speak with an agent, someone that can help walk you through the process and explain what each coverage is. Where let's say, you have, Johnny who's paying $100 a month for auto insurance right now, and he decides he wants something cheaper. So Johnny decides to think, hey, I'm going to go online. I'm going to see what I could find. Right now he's with a top-rated carrier, spending $100 a month for good coverage, but he thinks he could do better. So he goes online, finds some, second-rate carrier where he doesn't get to speak to a live person at all. He does everything online by himself. He thinks, this is awesome. Spends 5 minutes going through some online questionnaires and picks whatever coverage is possible to give him the cheapest rate. So he gets to the final screen, finds out, it's only $40 a month. So he's thrilled. He just saved, over 50% of his insurance premium. So he decides, all right, I'm going to do this. Here's, quick, some quick money I'm going to save every year. So he does it. Buys the policy, gets his new coverage. And then all of a sudden, a couple months later, Johnny's in an accident. And then all of a sudden, he figures out why that insurance was so cheap. He goes and gets in an accident, and now by saving those couple of bucks every month, he now realizes he's out of pocket for a few thousand because of a claim. So he's extremely underinsured. He went in, picked state minimums for everything. So he had $5,000 in property damage liability coverage, and the accident he was in, the damage to the other car was $10,000. So now he's now on the hook for the additional $5,000. And that is where, it comes into play, where you want to make sure that you are dealing with a professional agent as opposed to going through and doing the coverages yourself. You want to make sure that you have all your T's crossed and I's dotted. Insurance is something that, people pay for and hope they don't have to use. But if they do use it, they want to make sure they have the proper insurance. And that is the most important part. Obviously no one plans to get in an accident. But when you do, you want to make sure that your insurance is doing what it's intended to do, and that is to pay for the damages. Pay for the damages to your car, pay for any damages or injuries to other parties that may have been involved in the accident. And that is where, it comes in handy to have an agent that can explain every coverage to you, as opposed to just thinking you could go online, choose your own coverages, not knowing what the coverages are, and just going at it just based on the bottom line price. Now obviously price is a big factor, and people are purchasing anything. Because in insurance, just like anything else, you get what you pay for. So obviously everyone would like to go out and drive that $100,000 Mercedes, but it's not possible. So people scale it back. They'll drive their Ford and Toyotas, and which, again, great reliable cars. You just may not get the bells and the whistles of a Mercedes. Insurance works the same way. So the best thing is to speak with an agent, or especially an independent agent like myself, where we could go over what all the coverages are, and then shop that around to a bunch of different carriers to get you not only the best policy but the best price, which is the best combination there. You want the best of both worlds. You want to save some money and also have that adequate coverage for when something does happen, if and when something happens. So hopefully this helped learn a little bit as to why you shouldn't just go right after the cheapest policy possible. Again, I thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to coming out with some more knowledge for you. Thanks.